Welcome guys. Today we're going to learn tariffs. Going to focus more on tariffs, maths lit. So we're going to use this question paper, a grade 11 question paper, which is downloaded from stanmorephysics.com. So we're going to use that question paper. I'm going to explain tariffs, how to calculate tariffs, and everything you need to know to tackle your exams. So guys, without wasting any time, let's begin. We are going to question 3 first. We're going to question 3. So guys, as you can see, question 3, I'm going to read there. Nelson, who lives in Umhlamtuze District Municipality, uses the table below to determine residential electricity consumption changes. So guys, I'm going to start here. Residential electricity consumption changes. You guys can see the table and you can see down below. Note, VAT is 15%. Use the information above to answer the questions that follow. So this is the first question. Explain the term tariffs. The term tariffs. What is tariffs? So 3.1. The question says, explain the term tariffs. So tariffs, it is the rate of charge per kWh or kilowatt per kWh. It is the rate of charge per kWh. So we're going to 3.2 now. So in 3.2, the question says, show how the tariff rate of 0.8393 per kilowatt was calculated. I'm going to repeat again. Show how the tariff rate of 0.8393 per kilowatt was calculated. So this is how we calculate the tariff rate of 0.8393 per kilowatt. This is how it was calculated. We said rate including VAT 0.7298 multiplied by 1.15 equals to 0.8393. So we took the first block. Because as you can see guys, the number 0.8393, it appears on the first block. You can see guys, it appears on the first block number 1. So we are going to focus there. They are asking us, show us the tariff rate 0.8393 per kilowatt was calculated. Show us how did they calculate that. So now we are trying to prove how did they calculate that. So we are saying 0.7298 multiplied by 115%. If you want to make things simple, multiply by 115%. Why 115%? The VAT is 15%. So when we add 100, which will be equals to 115%, we are actually adding the VAT. But if you want to do it the old school way, you can simply say 0.7298 multiplied by 15%, then you get the answer. Then you say 0.7298 plus the answer you got, then you will get this 0.8393. This is how you do it guys. This is how you calculate the VAT at this case. But then we simply round off. That's why we got 0.83993. The real answer is 0.83927, but we rounded it off, then we got 0.8393. This is how you do it guys. So we are going to the next question now, which is 3.3. We are going to 3.3. The question says, Nelson used 278 kilowatts of electricity. Calculate what he was charged excluding VAT. I'm repeating again. Nelson used 278 kilowatts of electricity. Calculate what he was charged excluding VAT. So guys, this is how we do the 3.3. This is how we do it. We say charge equals to 50 multiplied by 0.7298, or bracket, you can use brackets if you want. Then we say plus 228 multiplied by 0.9373, then our final answer is equals to 250.19. So how did we get to this answer? This is the tricky part. How did we get to this answer? We focus on block 1. Look at block 1. We took the 50 there. Why did we took the 50? Because Nelson used 278 kilowatts of electricity. That simply means he already surpassed 50 kilowatts. So the charges for 50 kilowatts is 0.7298. So we're going to do it. We said 50 multiplied by 0.7298, or we use, in this case we used bracket. Then we said plus 228. Why plus 228? We already calculated the charges for 50 kilowatts. So we minused the 50 kilowatts because we are done calculating the charges for 50 kilowatts. You can't charge both sides. So we are saying 228 kilowatts multiplied by 0.9373. Then our final answer is 250.19. So guys, in case you didn't understand, I'm going to repeat it again so that you guys understand, so that you understand very well. Even the numbers change, you should understand. We are going back again. Charge equals to 50. This is a 50 kilowatts we got on block 1. We got it on block 1. As it says here, 0 to 50 kilowatts. The charge is 0.7298. 0.7298. This is a charge when you use 50 kilowatts. With excluding VAT, by the way. As the question says, excluding VAT. You can see there at block 1, it says excluding VAT. We are using the one that says excluding VAT. Then, after we are done with this one, we went to block number 2, which the range is 51 to 350. So Nelson used 278 kilowatts. It's in the middle of 51 and 350, right? 278 is in the middle of 51 and 350. So we are using here, we said plus 228. Why did you say plus 228? Because we have already calculated the charges for 50 kilowatts. There's no need to calculate on both sides. You can't charge in both sides. And it specifies here on this table that you only calculate the charges from 51 to 350. You cannot calculate the charges at 50, but we already calculated them. You can see we already calculated them. We are done with them. In this case, we already calculated them. So we said multiply by 0.9373. By the way, in here 50 we multiply also by 0.7298. So when we put this all together, it gives us 250. Then you are done. Just as simple. Just simple. Then we are going to 3.4. We are going to 3.4 now. Going to 3.4. The question says on 3.4. End of January 2020, Nelson paid 781.96 including VAT. Including VAT. Calculate the amount of electricity consumed. 7 marks. This one is 7 marks. So it's going to take a little bit long. So guys, this is challenging. This is like challenging. Like really challenging. So I'm going to explain so that you guys understand. Let me separate it. Going to explain so that you guys understand. This is 3.4. We're going to say 50 multiply, or we put on bracket. Bracket mean multiplication. Bracket 0.8393 plus 300. In this case, we are trying to get to 700 rand. We are trying to get there because Nelson paid 781.96 including VAT. So we're trying to get there. So we're going to say 50 bracket 0,8393 plus 300 multiply by 1,0779 multiply 250 bracket 1,5351. Then we got the answer. The answer was 749,11. Then we minus the answer by the figure that we got at the end of January 2020 that Nelson paid, 781,96. We got 32,85. Usage in block 4, 32,85. So this is usage in block 4. Because Nelson used the range at 700, more than 700, so we are going to use also the usage in block 4. We're going to focus there, because in block 4 the range says 601 to 1500, so 700 is in the middle of there or inside there. I can put it that way. So we're going to say 32,85 divide, by the way guys, it's divide by 1,6055. Then we got 20,46 kilowatts. That simply means in block 4 Nelson used 20,46 kilowatts. Total usage, now we're calculating the total usage. 50 plus 300 plus 250 plus 20,46 is equals to 620,46 kilowatts. This is how much Nelson used. Okay guys, now I'm going to explain for the second time, and now it's a must to understand. You are asking yourself, where did we get this 50? This 50 is 50 kilowatts at block number 1. Where did we get this 300? This 300 is, we found it at block 2, 300. I already explained that you cannot charge on both sides. 50, we already used 50. We already charged Nelson on 50 kilowatts. So we are done. There's no need to charge him on both sides. We are done. When we're going to block 2, we are charging him for using 300 kilowatts. Now. Then this is how much we charged him. Then 250. Here's the 250. 250. Where did we get it? Guys, you see the table in block 3. In block 3, the table, we are only allowed to use 351 to 600 or 351 to 601. As we minus here, 351 minus 601, we are getting 250. That simply means, as Nelson has used 781 rand, including VAT, 781, take that 781 as kilowatts, 781 kilowatts. That simply means in block 3, he used 250 kilowatts. So we are going to take this 250 kilowatts and calculate it with the charge. We are using the charges here. The charges are, as the question says, we are using the charge that include VAT, including VAT. So we are using the charge that include VAT, including VAT. So 250, we used the charge. This is how we got 250. Then we get the final answer. Then when we got the final answer, we minus it with the actual figure. The actual figure that they gave us, 781,96. Usage at block 4. Remember that Nelson used over 700, which simply means he also must get charged on block 4, because on block 4 is 601 to 1500, so he must get charged there also. So we are charging him also here. That's why we said usage in block 4 is equals to 32. This is how much he used on total, is equals to 32,85. This is how much he used on block 4. Then we divide it by 1,6055 equals to 20,46 kilowatts. Total usage. Then here we combine them all, 50 plus 300 plus 250 plus 20,46, which is equals to 620,46. So guys, 3.4 is challenging. That's why most of the people get it wrong. And it's also difficult, a little bit difficult to explain. So that's why I will make another video which I explain further. Maybe we might focus on that question, but with different numbers. We might focus on that question so that you guys can understand. Even the numbers change, you must understand, not cram it. So this is it, guys. This is how we do 3.4. Now we're going to 3.5 now. You're going to 3.5, which is close to the last question. 3.5. Why did Eskom introduce the inclined tariff (IBT) or sliding scale system for domestic electricity charges? Okay, this one I won't say a lot of things, but this one only needs you to use your brain or to know this. You must know this. So Eskom introduced this to discourage people from reckless or careless use of electricity. Then it's done. You get your 2 marks. You can add and say the greater the usage, the more the consumer pays. Yeah, you get your 2 marks. It's done. So you're going to end there. This is it, guys. This is all you need to know about tariffs. These are the challenging questions that you might face, but I will release another video where I explain further and further and further until you guys understand. Even though I can release 10 videos, doesn't matter. So guys, don't forget to subscribe and check another video of Maths Lit. They are there. And also poem summaries of grade 11s, they are there.